Hello there guys, welcome back to another episode of Grassroots to Greatness with me, FMU, up in your face. So, it's the final day of the season, we've got Arsenal, and things have gone very strange in recent weeks, very, very strange indeed. So last time out, you saw us drew 0-0 with Athletic Bilbao. We then came up against Aston Villa in the FA Cup, and we weren't great, but we managed to scrape ourselves through with a 2-0 win. And believe you me, it was a scrape of a 2-0 win. It was a difficult game, but we got there in the end to, secure qualification. We then faced Athletic at home and slapped them around the face 3-0. Bakirov, Klassen and Atpom with the goals. You can see there, we were just dominant, just absolute domination. Then we had a bit of a blip, a 1-0 defeat at home to West Brom. Origi with a goal there, fully deserved for West Brom. Couldn't have any arguments about it whatsoever. Then we travelled to White Hart Lane, or New White Hart Lane, and got beaten by 3-2. This was slightly more difficult to take, but at the end of the day, it was a case of they took chances when we couldn't. They were 3-0 up after 23 minutes. It was a bit of a fight back for us. We did well to get back to 3-2. Could possibly and maybe should have got 3-3, but it just wasn't meant to be in the end. We then bounced back with a 3-2 win over Everton. A Regan Poole own goal, then Atpom and Harkins with the goals of the game for us, and it was fair. That was very much a fair result as far as I was concerned. Next up, we played Benfica at home and drew 0-0. We were dominant as hell and should have had it wrapped up. We should have done them much soon. Well, I'll say much sooner. That's not what I meant to. We should have had this wrapped up and we should have done them straight off the bat. We should have just beaten them 2 or 3-0 at home. But we just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. We then got knocked out the FA Cup by Manchester United, Zivkovic and El Shaarawy with the goals for them in a very even game, a very poor game as well. It really was, in front of 88,963 at Old Trafford. It was a very, very poor game though, real woeful. And then our Europa League season came to an end. Jesper Lund own goal. It was bullshit. Ball at the back, hit the post, hit him in the back, and it classed as an own goal, apparently. It was poor. And that's it for the Europa League. We're out, unfortunately, as well as the FA Cup. Then came Crystal Palace in the league. We managed to beat them by 2-0. Close-ish game, but fully deserved 3 points for us. We were far better than them, but at the same time, neither team was great, if you know what I mean. A 1-1 draw against Burnley. Teddy Bishop with Burnley's goal. Harkins with our goal. He's been getting a lot of goals this season, Mr. Harkins. A 3-2 win over West Ham at the Olympic Stadium. Good win with a couple of goals, and Anders Agger with the other one. Again, another decent performance. We seem to be lacking possession-wise, but in a lot of games, but making the shots and chances that we have pay. Again there, Sheffield Wednesday far better in terms of stats than us, but it finished 1 apiece. We took lead early on, but Kachunga got them. It was a deserved point for Sheffield Wednesday in the end, to be fair. Excuse me. Bit of a hiccup and a bit gassy there. I apologise. I'm sorry. Gareth Bale got the equaliser against Stoke. Sapanjic with the goal for them, or Sapanjic, I'd imagine it's probably pronounced, for them in a very even game. They had more chances than us, but a point was fair. I'd have been disappointed if we didn't get a point. Then came an absolute arse banging from Manchester United at Old Trafford, 5-0. Former players Keita and El Shaarawy scoring against us as managers, obviously. Keita was he at, I can't remember now, was he at Newcastle? Was it last year? No, it was at Inter Milan. So just nothing we can say. We were absolutely disastrous in that. And then just when I thought things we couldn't get much worse, we got absolutely dicked by Aston Villa 6-0 at Villa Park. Fernandez getting himself a cheeky 5 goals in that one, and Chris Harkins picking up a knock, which just topped it off lovely. And then we randomly then beat Chelsea 3-1 at home. Ganapkins, as I keep calling him. Napka picking up an injury there. Goodwin and Clarkson with the goals. Fully deserved. It was closer than the scoreline suggests, but we were the better team and we deserved it. And after the 2 games previous, I think, bloody hell, we didn't half deserve it. So we've had a bit of a difficult run-in, to be fair. In terms of the Premier League, this is how things are looking. Manchester City have won it. Tottenham second. Arsenal third. We can jump into 4th place, but then again, Chelsea can still hold it. Manchester United can get in there. Even West Brom. That's right, West Brom can get in there. It'll take a bit of a shift in terms of goals and everything, but West Brom, oh no, they can't. What am I talking about? Not into the Champions League, into the Europa League, 5th place. They can move into there. I'd imagine they're going to be in the Europa League anyway because of positioning of other teams and competition wins and all that jism. In terms of average ratings in the league, we've got Goodwin in there. Goodwin's top assists, top of the player of the matches. Nobody in the clean sheets and nobody in the yellow cards. But I'm pleased with it. I am very pleased with how it's gone. And what we'll do is now we'll go on, crack on with this match against Arsenal, which I'm not very confident about, if I'm honest. I think we've been stretched this season, stretched to our limits at times. We've had a lot of injuries, niggling injuries, nothing major, but a lot of little injuries that have caused us to maybe not pick up as many points as possible. The tactics working fine. I'm really pleased. The tactics sort of carried over from, it started at, was it Perugia, where we started it. Then it moved on to Inter Milan and grew massively, and it's just kind of kept that really decent level since we've come here. There's a bit of a problem cracking off. A few of the players are kicking off at me because apparently we're underachieving. Okay, we nearly got relegated. When I came in, we were on the cusp of relegation last season, and now we're where we are. So I'm going to have to talk to them all in the summer and try and wiggle this out. But look at how many injuries we've got. We are actually going to have to play some of the younger players in the final game of the season, which could be pretty cool. But then again, we need the points. Right, so let's quick pick it and see what we got. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's not too bad. We could, though. Let's get some reinforcement. Oh, yeah. Youth intake. I don't think there's anybody of massive... massive potential that's coming this year. It's bang average, really. The ones that are of any decent level are the ones that have already been seen. So, I mean, we can have a little look at a couple of them. I mean, there's Mitchell Watson. He was one that looks fairly decent, but it's just very difficult. I mean, if we just skip through and have a look through, there's no... From what I can remember, there's no major standout superstar heroes for us that are coming through, and it's a real shame because we did put a bit of money in to the to the youth facilities when I first came in at the end of last season. He was the one that they reckoned, wasn't it, a couple of years ago, that was the superstar standout man. But yeah, there's no real... Wow. I forgot about him. Yeah, look at him. He's a man's man. I mean, look at him. He's got beautiful hair, a lovely smile. He's a manly man who's not afraid to be in touch with his feminine side, I don't think, anyway. I don't know what I'm talking about. He looks like Samuel L. Jackson in Pulp Fiction. That was one thing I wanted to show you. Trevor Myers. Check him out. Samuel L. Jackson from Pulp Fiction. Whoa. Some of these players I just didn't even look at. Matty Newton. He's okay. This guy's out on loan. He's one of the guys I brought in, and he's out on loan, so he's not obviously included in it. Jordan Pounder. What a name. Oh my goodness, you're frightening looking. There's just, like I say, there is nothing really that stands and makes me feel excited for the future. Oh God, it's just one of them. So we're going to go, oh balls. That's not what I meant to do. I wanted to pick another player for the bench. All right, we left that on. Oh well, we're one down bench-wise. We are depleted, but it's the last game of the season. We're going to get in the Europa League no matter what happens. Champions League was the dream, but Europa League is probably more the reality for next season. We're going to have to... I'm not going to send quite so many players out on loan next season. Some of them I had no choice. Sometimes you just have to let them go out on loan because otherwise they cause... Oh no, what a save. Sometimes they cause so much trouble, you know, sticking around. It's just easier to let them go. Well done again, Lund. Very pleased with the way Lund has performed this season. He's come on leaps and bounds since he first came in, considering he's a goalkeeper who's so young as well. Munoz, go on, sunshine. Klaassen, get in, it's a goal! And that puts us into 4th place if things stay the same. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I kind of want West Brom. I would love West Brom to have got Champions League football, but I'm going to be selfish. I want Champions League football. I want it. I want it. Some of the players, though, as well, if we don't get Champions League football, there's going to be, like, Harkins is going to want out. This will be the thing, though. Harkins will want to go to Manchester United, who are 6th in the league, saying he wants to play for a bigger team, you know, when we finished higher than them. And I just think to myself then, yeah, you know, stats-wise and stuff, maybe in terms of history and maybe in terms of whatever, they are a bigger team than us. Maybe, I don't know, at this stage in Football Manager. But surely you would just stick where you are. You know, if you're in the Europa League anyway, at a club that's closer to, you know, was just as close getting into the Champions League, I don't know, you'd probably stick around, wouldn't you? I suppose money as well would come into it and stuff, and just the prestige around the club, I guess. I don't know. Talking to prestige around the club, Liverpool offered me an interview just after the last episode. They got rid of their manager and offered me an interview straight out, just straight away. I rejected it. I didn't fancy Liverpool. I didn't see the point in moving from Newcastle to Liverpool at this time. It just didn't seem to make much sense to me. Not being disrespectful to Liverpool would be a great team to manage, but it just didn't feel... It would have felt a bit weird. You know, I felt that I've got a chance of getting in the Champions League here at Newcastle. Why would I drop down to a team who stood no chance of getting into Europe? And just, you know, it just didn't make sense. It just wasn't right for me, you know? Just didn't feel right. Okay, get in there, Gaza Bale. And I'm going to leave one. I'll save one just in case. We know what will happen. I'll make the last change and then everybody will get injured. We just had such bad luck. Like I say, last game out, obviously Napka went out. And then... what's his name? Harkins. My God, my brain's gone blank. Anyway, he picked up a knock in the game, dropped into the bench, didn't bring him on, didn't use him at all, and then he got injured anyway. Again, the goalkeeper got injured in the bloody reserves match. Don't let him in now. Well done, Goodwin. He's nicked it. Go on, Goodwin, lad. Here he goes. Botello moment. Oh, nearly. Oh, that was nearly a Botello moment. That would have been a beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. He did so well until that finish. And now they're going to equalise. Oh, what a save from Berahino. What a save from Berahino's shot there. Right, okay. Let's make his last substitution. And I'm going to bring on... No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Nope. Let's bring on you for Mr. Klaassen. See this game out now. Come on. They're going to equalise, aren't they? Oh, well done. Into Bakarov. Munoz. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Really? Didn't look like that to me. 2D, it's very difficult to tell. Just a yellow card, but I can see them scoring here. Well done. 4 for a Bakarov. Can he unleash his hammer? Oh, Gareth Bale. Oh, Joe! Clarkson with his second of the game. He scores and then literally trudges off the pitch. Well done, that man. Gareth Bale there. Great save from Butland. Well, I say great save. That's twice Butland's done that. He did it when Goodwin went running along for his little Botello moment, and then he's just done it there. It's a bit dicey, but oh damn! But Chelsea have moved up into 4th. Anyway, so it looks like the dream of Champions League football next season is out the window. Oh, well blocked. Well done. Go on. It's a bit hasty, wasn't it, that? Get in. Very pleased to have picked up a win on the final day, though. Finish on a positive. Passionately, very nice victory. Nothing more we could have asked from them, really. They've done their thing. Finished 5th in the end. Chelsea's 1-0 win over Stoke. And then Brentford, Norwich and QPR have dropped. That's a shame. That is so close to the Champions League football. And we sat in there for so long as well. We were in the top 4 for so long. Just injuries and suspensions and poor results just snuck in the end and nailed us. What's this then? So, oh my God, he's picked up a knot now. West Ham have sacked Zidane, I just saw. Off with Europa League. Yep. Wow. Wow. Yep, Clarkson leaves them purring. £30 million. Very good. Very good. He's pleased for the supporters. I was pleased for the support. We've had a good season. I think we've had a good season. There is no two ways about it. We've had a decent season. Let's just get past this day. But guys, while this is doing this, and it's saving now, so it's a perfect opportunity for me to say thank you so much for all the support on this series. It's been great. Really do appreciate it. Please hit a like down below if you're still enjoying it. Always helps me out. As I say, if you're new to the channel, drop a subscription on the channel and check out the other content. You may find other stuff that you quite enjoy. And for now, guys, I'm out of time. But as always, it's been a pleasure being in your face. Bye-bye.